Hey, what up,
It's on
kid?
you if you want to put that. If you want to put that or not.
I'm just kidding. But PS5 or long Final Dynasty. There is not enough characters here because this shit is annoying. Builds, I can delete builds and guides. Past YouTube. How long? You sure about this reward? I don't think so. You have that much to choose, Night Cat. I think there are a couple of the side missions that I haven't done, and the rest should be the main mission. I don't know. I did that. I did that. You probably missed it. But I did that. I finished that mission. I probably haven't seen it, but that's why I made a video. There you go. Your video for you. And hold on. Something. I'm just gonna type special guest today. First playthrough is not necessary because it's first. 42 plus 3. Okay. Oh, only count for the mission you haven't done yet. Exactly. Sorry. So maybe Ninja Plus get there. So, hey, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess people can hear you as well. You should be louder than music, I think.
Yeah, I
I think
think.
so.
Hold on, I can.
You can check
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. I hear myself. I hear myself.
Good. No, for real, what happened last night? I saw you actually be not that much interested, but I did not know what's going on.
Just ain't feeling this motherfucking game at the moment. There's
Yeah, I
nothing
just
else
wonder
to it.
why. But bad. I mean, I said it's simple, it's not complicated, it's to have that much variety, but still it's a lot of fun. And I enjoy the bosses personally a lot. Way more better than freaking cheat ass punts that you can run upon in Nioh. You know what bosses I'm referring to. There are some annoying ones
Yeah.
that nobody of us like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing you're talking about Saito and them kind of bosses.
Yeah, exactly. And what is the funniest part? Like, big bosses in this game felt much better. Because now that you have deflect, somehow easy avoidable when they have these big ass hitboxes that hit you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I just felt that way because I did not have any problem avoiding any sort of overhead or jumping attack that they do. Usually in Nioh that would hit you if you dodge too early, or if you don't roll, or if you don't due to the lack of the iframes, I assume. But not the case here anymore because I can deflect twice in a row, which is not bad.
Mm-hmm.
But again, what's up, Zero? Pim said this ain't it. Yeah, Pim is here in the chat, PG. You can ask him why.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Nemesis? On what? In particular? Game itself? What's going on? What drive you off not to beat it? So I know I can help you some way. But my question would be, what did you expect at first? We go to the side mission. And battlefields, the battlefield. Oh. We have this ass mission. Okay. How have you been, PGM? I couldn't play the demo, so I honestly didn't really have expectations. But aside of the, you know, demo, aside of everything, you bought this game or you planning to buy this game, but you are not sure. Or when you just saw the trailer, what did you expect? Or you did not have any sort of expectations at all? Like I said, they take on Sekiro and think it's way better than Sekiro, but still, it's a brain dead. Depending. If you enjoy Sekiro yourself, you'll enjoy this game definitely more. That's for sure, because it's more complex than Sekiro. But it's simple. It is a really simple game. So far, I don't see any sort of, you know, complexity or deepness in terms of combat, because you pretty much have, like, you know, a couple of the quick attack strings finishing up with a one strong spirit attack and the martial arts. But again, you hated Sekiro. Why? I feel like I've done great to but what I see, you compare it to Nioh 2. There you go. You compare it to Nioh 2. You said you don't expect anything, but you compare it to Nioh 2. Why you compare it to Nioh 2?
Always do.
Yeah, but the thing is, like you just said, like it feels downgrade to Nioh. Why every game new they make must be better than Nioh? That's a question.
Yeah, why I got to always be compared to Nioh? I just don't get it.
That's a wrong.
Fuck up at all the time.
Yeah.
Quit doing that.
That's the wrong approach. Don't look at it that way. Because look, it doesn't necessarily mean that every new game of the Team Ninja must be better than all their previous games. It doesn't make sense. Because Stranger of Paradise was not better than Nioh 2. Its own unique game. It shouldn't be better than Nioh 2 because it's not Nioh 3. It's Stranger of Paradise. This is wolong. It's not Nioh. Don't compare it to Nioh. If you compare any game to Nioh, you will have a hard time finding the good game. I'm telling you this from the personal experience. Back then in the days when there was before they launched Sekiro, I was expecting from the gameplay and all that to be like Nioh, and of course I haven't experienced that, and I was disappointed. But after a year or so, I appreciate playing Sekiro way more when I did not approach it like, you know, expecting to be something like Nioh. So don't expect Nioh from any game that Team Ninja make, because it's not named Nioh. If you see Nioh 3 and it feels like this, then you can compare it and say it's downgrade. Otherwise, it's not. So yeah. Digimon World better than Nioh. So let's go. I mean, this game is way more simpler. I'm really curious about what Team Ninja will brought us into the NG Plus, because I know that they did really good job in A Stranger of Paradise. For example, endgame is super good. It is grindy because all their games are made on kind of similar way, but pardon me. But that's fine. No, I don't mind it. Dude, get your ass over here. So I hate feeling Team Ninja is becoming like what Arxis does. They make a fighting game at least each year now, but they lack on depth. It's like a fast food joint now. Nope, that's not true. The whole thing is, tell me, how much Nioh was popular comparing to the other games they made? Nioh was their most popular game, right? But take a look at the Elden Ring. How complex Elden Ring is. And yet, it's way more famous. So they actually wanted to make a new approach. They wanted to test out new things until they make something new. So next year we'll have Rise of the Ronin open world, and then what? You will say, oh, this is not feeling like Nioh. That shouldn't be Nioh, you know? Hey, what's up, Ren? Man, good to see you active. Oh yeah, I'm streaming today. So yes, they do make every year one game, and we should appreciate that, because not much developer launching you know, every year something good, especially in terms of, I would say, combat, because every single game that Team Ninja has made has a really, really good combat. No matter actually is it complex or not, but actually they know how to make it. What's up, Illuminated? That's the truth, Nemesis. I was watching, for example, last night, my friend, he was playing Nioh 1 first time. He was complaining so much about how game is too complex, how there are so many things, so much stuff, how, you know, the bosses are way too fast, and all that kind of stuff. And I know that it needs time, but again, they're driving a lot of people off. Because not much people are crazy that they're gonna invest some time and do some nonsense challenge like I do, you do, and some other people do. So I'm actually glad they made this sort of game. This game is actually pretty simple. I'm fine, and a lot of people who did not like Nioh actually enjoyed this game. They did not like Nioh because it was too complex. They were looking for something easier, something more simpler. There you go. Here is your wolong. Play it. And when they launch Nioh 3 at some point, that game will, you can compare to Nioh 2, and then if it's downgrade, you can say, oh, this is downgrade, this is not feeling like Nioh, you know? Till then, I guess I would keep it like Nioh, wolong, because this game is really, they could make this game complex, like they didn't want to do it. I mean, I can give you like countless you know, ways to make this game complex if you want, but they didn't want to do it. Fuck you, dude. You remember these enemies, P? Remember these motherfuckers? Fucking stone shit. So, the thing is... Oh my god, man, I hate it. Because they are annoying. So, if they want to make this complex, instead of putting new martial arts or new weapons, they could actually make a skill tree and make categories for the weapon. And then put you all the martial arts for one particular type of weapon inside that skill tree. And wow, there you go, complexity there. They could put stances as well, and boom, you have more complex combat system. But tell me, how much people would appreciate that? I mean, I would appreciate it, but it will drive off much people away because it's too complex. So basically, they experiment. Fuck you, dude. Shit. This fucking enemy. I hate this guy, man, I swear. Let me see what you say now. I'm realizing how I miss things now, especially stances. You might feel like a wolong is an introduction to playing into Nioh. Yeah, that's a very good thing, PGM. You got a point there. I just find it's fascinating. Back in 2009, FromSoft was copying Ninja Gaiden and made a Ninja Blade. Fast forward to now, it's the other way around. Personally, like, the wolong isn't trying to be Nioh 3 as much as I was expecting them for it to be. Why would you expect that? No touch throw. Don't expect it, mate. Match people did that. I did not expect, and I'm fine with it. Yeah. Wolong has nothing like Nioh. It was clear from the get-go, and soon as the team Ninja told about the some game mechanics. The only thing the good about Wolong is that it will found Nioh 3. How are you doing, Mr. Streamer? What's up, Bob? I've been good, man. I don't know about saying it's nothing like Nioh, like there are dozens of the things that are similar to Nioh. Yeah. But in terms of the combat, mechanic-wise, there are not much. In terms of enemies, of course. In terms of the creating the maps and stuff like that, you know, the way they create, because this is also mission-based thing. Yeah, you can see the similarities, which is fine, and I don't mind that at all. Our style, I guess. Yeah, I would say that as well, Cat. So I think, yeah, Wolong strikes a good balance between easy to understand and hard to master. Yeah, Nioh is definitely hard to understand. I'm just saying, I did play Nioh 5 years ago, and I know how difficult that thing was, and how many informations you have not even said. Nobody told you anything. What up, Laura? Not much, man. Chilling here, talking to Pam, chatting with people, trying to make some sense why people should not actually expect the Wolong being Nioh and so on. Guardian Spirit items and their affixes, the Valiant, end story, leveling, co-op, mission based. But again, what that has with the combat, Nemesis. So the main point of a Nioh game, main aspect of Nioh game is combat deepness, and how that's the only reason why people even still playing that game, just because of the combat complexity, not because of the level design. If I want to play a game which are well level design, I'm not gonna play Nioh at all, absolutely, because there are much other games which has better level design. Let's be honest. But yeah, I mean, I would say Wolong has way better bosses than Nioh, probably because it's much more simpler, but bosses are, I don't know, feels way better. They don't do that much bullshit like they do in Nioh. Again, probably because of the deflect mechanic, which can be triggered faster than a, I don't know, dodge or something like that. I just cannot claim that 100%, but for me, the bosses so far feels way better than the Nioh one. If we had this sort of bosses in Nioh, it would be amazing for sure. Yeah, taking a farm break. Oh yeah, I don't know. I would say having items so similar to Nioh, but I mean, yes, have items, even FX is not something unique to Nioh. You're right, Bob. Yeah. So all these bosses, like I was fighting the big boss, which has weird hitboxes, but I were able to actually deflect all his attacks. I'm able to deflect anything, any, I would say, any type of speed attack, no matter how fast it is, I can deflect it. You know. And if there are some bad hitboxes of the bosses, that can be compensated quite easily with the deflection mechanic, which is here. It's bullshit, bro. And they could make this difficult and put that deflecting window to be really low. And people did complain about it. So actually they make it wider. If you remember in beta, it was not that easy to deflect at all. It felt rewarding. But still, it's now actually, as they, you know, put you too many enemies and all that stuff, actually this is quite good. Fuck you, dude. Motherfucker, man. Fun. Fuck you. Dude. This guy reminds me on Bob because he wears pajamas, you know? And he dies fast as well. Your favorite level enemies? Okay, this is my least liked enemy. I can tell you that for sure, this motherfucker here. But my favorite enemy... Which one? Human or yokai? Yokai. Peace type of enemy.
look at this game and I don't care.
Hmm? Man, can't you see I'm picking up the item? Of a bitch. Lubu? A favorite. Oh, in terms of bosses, human bosses, Lubu definitely. Such a shame people will never see it.
I'm pretty sure the game will live if I don't know who the hell Lubu is.
Oh man, Lubu is badass. No, it's really good boss fight. Really good boss fight. That's why I told you, because you should actually just please finish it. Because base game is not difficult at all. It's super easy. NG Plus starts to spike up with difficulty. That's why I was saying that. It's a lubricant of the bosses. I was making joke about Nioh stone enemies. Yeah, make a joke again. And you will see them in the Rise of the Ronin as well. Yeah, I don't like it.
You said Rise of the Ronin gonna be open world? It seems like they're going to go Tsushima route on that one.
They've been working 7 years on the Rise of the Ronin.
I see that sounds more like it. I see that. Yeah, okay.
7 years. Oh, that's like been... Fuck off, dude! Son of a bitches.
Same amount of time it took them to make like the first God of War 2018. Yeah.
And Nioh as well. Nioh 1 was...
Yeah.
They've been developing 7 years, Nioh 1. That's fuck off!
I mean, but you can tell when you play it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can say how much mechanics and how much complexity there is. Yes, you can.
Yeah. Unlike somebody I know, I played day one. Oops, my bad.
What doesn't make like any difference? No, really. Playing day one something doesn't make any difference. Oh, but I'm just saying, like, I know that what you're doing, what you're trying to do, I'm just saying that doesn't mean shit. I haven't played God of War 2018 day one, so I did not. It doesn't mean that I cannot, learn the game, or nor that I, will be lacking on something because I did not play day one.
I did tell you that because you a baby.
So is the pimp gonna give the game another go, or you gotta ask him, not me? He's in the chat. You can ask him.
No.
Because he's too scared to finish it. That's why.
Yeah, probably.
Chicken.
Yeah, raise you some chickens.
We have a chicken here, guys. I thought you only have one chicken, but now realize you have 2 chickens. But that chicken at least play game. I'm just kidding, but really, you should actually do that. I'll at least finish the base game and that's it. Because, I mean, I don't know what actually made you just not enjoy it, but something obviously did. And I will always say it's something that you expect that did not fulfill your expectations. That's always actually what you usually think. Look at these fucking spiders. Chinese spiders.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to make me fall asleep.
Oh, that's a problem. Well, you can always create a challenge for yourself that make you fall asleep.
What kind of challenge are you thinking about?
But you see, I don't use healing potions. It's making the game challenging. You can also try using weapons which are not that strong, like, lower level weapon, which will also make a sort of challenge. So here there's a bunch of ways what you can do. You can do low morale. You don't need even actually to level up your morale, because the morale is everything in the game. So basically, you see, I'm level give me a sec.
I did that by mistake in the first mission. I didn't level up nothing, or I didn't do anything because I didn't even know to do it.
Yeah, but I'm just getting to the point of this. Level means nothing. I'm level 93. If I get in a mission and I'm morale level 0, I will actually be one-shotted or two-shotted quite easily. Right. Of the enemies which are higher level morale than me, which means the level doesn't play that big role in this game at all. With the exception that you can actually have this. Fuck you, dude. The affixes. 51. Did he do 51k? Not seeing. So
I actually applaud you trying to make me feel some kind of way to play it. But I'm gonna be nice. Thank you for trying. I appreciate you trying. Yeah, see here, so I show my appreciation to my good
is it
old
this?
brother here. That the poison shit is metal or wood.
Yeah. This is poison neutralize lightning, and this guy does lightning, so he cannot cast the lightning when he's in a poison pool. Fuck! He killed me. Never mind. My bad. That's a funny thing. Level mostly influence things like spirit consumption and a spirit gain. Oh yeah, but not much people even know what that bar down there is for. You know, they just say, "Oh, what is this bar? Well, I don't understand this bar." And then when you explain them what the bar is, it makes a whole lot of sense. Especially when you learn that you can actually, the more spirit you have, the more damage you do. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec, we're back. Like a minute.
Why'd you say fuck from here again, thief? I'm a video game connoisseur. Uh, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just not feeling this game.
Okay, I'm back.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I played it and I'm already over it. That's why I'm in here talking with this Stony here and watching it because I'm almost over it. I don't want to sound too demonstrative about it. So that's why I'm watching. And not giving a fuck about spoilers no more.
NANI?!
Look at this guy. Why did I? Never mind.
Are you laugh at? Yeah, yeah, that can't get here fast enough now. See, even though we still got God of War New Game Plus, Ragnarok New Game Plus coming up pretty soon at some point.
Nice, Serenity. Congrats, man.
Okay, must be something. Okay, but I'm just speaking for me personally. Again, that's just a personal thing, or that's just a me thing with this game. I'm glad Z-Lod and others are enjoying the game and getting everything they wanted out of it. So that's good to see, honestly.
Hey, Busa.
But yeah, what's up, Hayabusa? My bad, man. What was going on, buddy? At Serenity, what was happening?
Fuck you, dude. Hey, it's 51k. I don't know how I did not die.
You were just talking all that shit, how you wasn't juiced up. You must be juiced up with all that morale. Or whatever the fuck you do to level up in this game.
I wanna hear this fucking mage up there. I'm gonna get up fucking up there and kick you, motherfucker.